like to start by asking you, how did you started in this fantastic activity of being a wing walker?
Well, it's a beautiful story because I used to work for a MRO company, which is maintenance, repair and overhaul in the past. And I was in charge for designing all the calendars. Every calendar was about historical things, people. One of these calendars, I decided to talk about the aerial circus in the past because people was outside and I was very curious about that. So I decided to have more information about why people used to fly on the side. So I really fall in love with that, and that's the reason why I start with this project.
And when did it start? And so far, where did you display it? And as I said, how did it start this adventure of having this aircraft and the wing walking project?
Well, in this calendar, during all the researching, I met very interesting people like Margie Stevers in the USA and Mike Dentith, my first British pilot. So thank you to those all people. They introduced me to this marvelous world. So my very first wind riding, a wind riding is a person strapped on the top rig. Not you can move through all parts of the plane. So my first wind riding was in the UK about 12 years ago, in 2013.
Okay. And physically, is it really difficult to prepare for this kind of display?
It's really demanding because breathing is limited. You can breathe normally, but breathing is sometimes is limited in high speeds. You have the propeller, and you have the wind and the G's. So it's very challenging. It's very challenging.
And I believe this, as a display, is the first time you display in Portugal. What do you find about this event, Beiras Airshow? So far, what's your opinion?
Yes, indeed it's our first time in Portugal and our first international participation, so we are very happy. And we love Portugal because it's our neighbor, and those people is marvelous. We are very happy to fly here.
Okay, and one last question about the future. What are your plans for your team with your display for the future?
Well, this is our second season flying. First was only in Spain, and we would like to have a lot of air shows to promote the wing walking in all Iberian Peninsula, because there are a lot of people that they haven't seen this before, so it's a big opportunity that people meet us and know that wing walking is possible.
My name is Francisco Sirvent. I'm from Spain. I'm the pilot of this steerman here. This is the steerman of the Spain wing walking flying circus. It's Ainhoa Sánchez flying circus. It's her plane, and it's our first time here in Portugal. We're very delighted to be here. Everything's gone amazing so far. And this is our third air show. Actually, the first one in Portugal. We've never been here. And this is a project, this is an old project. It's been going on since 2012. But it's been a long journey, and we started displaying publicly in last year, actually, in summer. So we're very delighted to be here.
And for people that don't know what's a Wingwalker show, can you please explain what kind of show do you offer?
Yeah, of course. As you can see, in the top wing of the plane, there's a stick, like a stand for a person. So basically the wing walker, Ainhoa, she takes off with me in the front cockpit of the plane, and when the routine begins, she unstraps the seat belts and she climbs to the top wing. She's always strapped to the plane. She has like a safe line, we would say, to make it safer, of course. So she climbs to the top of the plane and she straps on again. Then we do a quick aerobatic routine with, loops and rolls and stuff like that. Then we descend to about 200 feet, something like that. It depends on the airport because, there's different regulations and stuff. she unstraps again, although she's still attached to the plane with the safe line, and then she performs a number of figures in the top wing and on the windshield, my windshield, you know, changing positions and stuff. We just fly like drawing eights in the sky in front of the crowd, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's actually quite impressive to see.
And as a pilot, is it really difficult or very different from other kind of operation?
Yeah, it actually is. I mean, before I started flying this, when they contacted me, I was like, it cannot be that difficult, it cannot be that hard. I mean, it's of course a challenge, but it's actually more difficult than I expected because she's right on the wing. So she's disturbing the airflow around her. So of course the plane has more drag, it has less lift. So you have to compensate for that. And the whole angle of attack of the plane and everything changes, the power settings. And at the same time, you have to give the Wingwalker a smooth ride, as smooth as possible. So, you know, not going too fast, not having too much throttle because she's right in front of the propeller. So it's a challenge, but we make it work.
And to finalize, do you have any message for the Portuguese public and what you are finding about Beiras Airshow? What's your experience so far?
Yeah, of course. As I said, we're truly delighted to be here. We are very grateful with the Portuguese people, of course, for coming to see us, for giving us all the emotional warmth, they're giving us the organization who are doing amazing. Honestly, this could be extremely chaotic and they're making it work. So we're actually, really grateful to be here. We feel really, really embraced.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.